gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Strawhat Sitdown crew in the building. We Corona to these other podcasts. We gon' put these people in their feelings when they hear this and they know that they can't top this. We spit facts and we poppin'. Every time an episode is dropping, we see D3 in the corner. Mister, that's a real G with the green screen in the background. Got him looking like he in a real scene. We got Big Mod in the cut. Always ready with rebuttals, but he bring the knowledge when we in the huddle, so you know the crew is never gonna fumble. And it's YHuss, last but not least. If you ask me, then Cali, mad the captain, make him rally around me. Every Sunday we gon' run deep, and we can't stop until we find out about that one piece. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We. What is going on, guys? It is your boy Cali Mac on the track. Never whack, bring it back, and we are back with Strawhat Sitdown episode 57. Out.
Oof, let's go.
We are out here. Here with the gang as usual. Strawhat Mod in the building. What's going on, my brother?
What's good, y'all? Hope y'all have a blessed Sunday. Let's get into this chapter review.
Yes, sir. Mr. G in the building. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's good, everybody? Yo, happy 62nd birthday to my old man. Yeah, happy birthday, Pot. And also shout out to my girl, Aliana, tattoo artist in Newark, for doing my Zelda piece.
That shit is fire.
Yeah,
that shit is
clean.
You. That shit is mad clean. And happy birthday to Papa Mister, for sure. 100%.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
D3 still isn't with us, but you know, we holding him down. Just like Sanji, as always, wishing him speedy recovery. Last but not least, that boy YHuss in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up? I'm chilling. Ain't got shit to say. I'm just hyped for this chapter, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna do our regular chapter thing today. We're back on chapter week. A lot of developments going on Egghead, and we're gonna run through them and see what's happening. Yeah, let's go right into it. Chapter 1077. You should have put it together sooner.
What a red herring of a title, man.
Right.
Like, come on, Oda.
Just real quick, I just want to say, when I saw that, I thought that the people that were translating it were pulling my leg. I'm like, is this really the title, or are they just like messing with me? Like,
you know what's funny about that? This title, right? Especially with what we know what happens at the end of this chapter, but also if you look at the cover screen, the cover page. Like, it kind of corresponds to what they're thinking right now too.
Yeah.
Like, with the judge and Caesar realizing that VEGAPUNK was the reason why all this shit went to shit initially. So I thought it was kind of funny.
That's low-key good point. I think definitely. I feel like that's definitely intentional.
Yeah, 100%. They know. Oda knows what he's doing. I guess not too much to talk about in the cover story either, right? It's just them realizing that VEGAPUNK is the reason behind all the issues and whatnot.
Before I forget, I will say, for the sake of just bringing up every possibility, you know, when I preface it like that, I don't believe in this shit. But that some people think that this cover story is actually a bit before Egghead, and that this cover story is going to tie into what's happening right now.
So it's recent. That's what they're saying.
I think
they do have their current designs in this.
This cover story is definitely because this is the future. Is this the future? Yeah, this is the future. They've talked about this is after they've talked about
this is recent because
you can see Reiju and one of these
you can see them right now, Reiju and number one.
So this is back to the present. So either this is right now,
right? Because they just because they were originally in the present and then they went back in time at some point during the cover story. So now we're back.
They were fighting over it
through the years.
And now they're realizing that it's VEGAPUNK and why were they fighting? Okay.
Exactly.
Some people have commented that like it might be that these guys, this is a bit in the past rather than right now, and they've realized that VEGAPUNK's a problem, and now they're plotting
also on
to
their way to Egghead, or just plotting,
or
something?
like that, or like maybe
That's
maybe the stuff
that'd be
on
sick.
Egghead's happening. I think it's a fucking reach, but I just
I don't know.
Yeah.
Me personally think this is happening right now because lately, like these recent events have been happening correspondingly. Remember, right? Like with Pudding and Aokiji, because I feel like once that title that chapter page came out, that let everyone know this is happening right now, and it's been there ever since. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's just what I think. This is happening right now.
I mean, Oda's definitely trying to move the story along right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get more cover stories that immediately get intertwined into the main plot.
Yeah,
it's definitely possible. It's possible.
And another thing about the title that I wanted to say, Mister, were you gonna say something about the situation?
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say that I was thinking like you guys said, like, is it really like a red herring just for the Zoro thing? And obviously now we know it could be for this cover story as well. But I also think it's like a bit of a hint that like it's not gonna be something that we couldn't have guessed, the whole mystery and the traitor and whatever. Like it's gonna be something. It's not gonna be like completely out of left field. I feel like Oda's trying to tell us that a little bit.
Yeah.
And the reason I really believe that, I feel like in titles he does it before. Like in 1023, because I remember the title to me was so interesting, was Two Peas in a Pod, and it was a chapter where Momo shows his full dragon form. But it's also the chapter where Zoro, Hyogoro, the old man, says about Zoro that he looks just like Ushimaru, right? So the chapter title is obviously about Zoro, but really it's the fact that Momo looks like Odin. So I think this is another one of those situations.
Ooh, I like that.
Oda is like,
that's nice.
I mean, the title is such an obvious red herring that Oda's telling us it's not going to be something out of left field. But it is me reading into it a little bit. So there's that.
I mean, hey, that's a good analysis. I like that.
I think with One Piece is never too much reading into it. I ain't gonna lie, because Oda just be on another level sometimes. But it's definitely something to keep in mind moving forward. Remember this chapter title. We go into the chapter. We're back in the Fabrio Stratum with dude whose name escapes me. Sentomaru.
They literally say it like in two panels later.
Yeah, they definitely do. I see. I'm slacking. Sentomaru is in the Fabrio Stratum. He's talking to some of the citizens of Egghead Island. He tells them that about the Ohara situation and how it was wiped off the map, etc., etc. We get a little flashback to what happened. It's a nice little spread too, by the way. It's kind of
it's pretty cool.
It's kind of cute.
That was cool.
Nice little, quick summary about what happened in the past.
I do not know why he did that shit though, considering we just talked about it. But okay.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It is. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Like refresher callback in one panel like this.
I think it's happened before, maybe like once or twice. I'm just wondering because we literally talked about it 10 chapters ago, not even, bro. Like,
yeah, I was saying.
Yo, we did have. You're right. No, we had a whole chapter about it. You're right. I forgot.
It's true.
And it was one of the biggest moments in all of One Piece for readers to read and stuff. So if you forgot this, you haven't been reading One Piece.
But what were we saying when the final saga started? He really meant that shit. Like you could read it like starting right now. Like,
he wasn't playing. Nah, you know what? You're spitting. That's probably why he did it.
It's true.
Yo, that's crazy.
Also, he threw Aokiji in there, and I don't think they talked about Aokiji at
they did
in Egghead. So
is it Aokiji right there? Wait,
that's Aokiji.
Yeah. Okay, why is he looking like that too?
I don't know.
They make this seem like this is a portrait. And
no, they're probably making him just make it look like the bad guy. I guess
definitely possible.
Maybe.
So Sentomaru talks about the situation and says that because they're targeting VEGAPUNK, they're trying to erase him over the incident. And he says that whatever's coming will be even more monumental than Ohara, and that this place will become ground zero.
Like that's kind of something.
Like we've been saying.
That is a very big statement. That is a very big statement to make.
It is.
Well, they're bringing 100 warships, or no, I don't know if they're all warships, but they're bringing 100 ships there, and that's the biggest amount of ships that I think we saw up to this point in any one place. I don't even think Marine Ford or like Enies Lobby had 100 ships. Like
I don't think so. No. And then if you think about it, what's already there, we got the Straw Hats, right? The main crew. We got fucking CP0. Actually, a lot of CP agents. We got the Pacifistas. Yeah, the Seraphim. the full Pacifista force. Like we got
And
all the Vegapunks.
The Celestial Dragons are coming out of making a move for the first time ever too. We've never seen them do anything but sitting their fat asses on the chairs. So
Yeah, and we like you said, we got the Gorosei member coming through, right? Because he's with Kizaru.
Yeah, got an admiral. Like,
so this they've been saying from the beginning of this arc, this is turning into an incident, and it's going to be monumental to what's going to happen.
I feel like the island like just getting razed to the ground is not monumental enough. If that makes any fucking sense, like, because I feel like because O'Hara was devastated and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be worse.
It's a bigger force too, but I feel like something fucking crazy gonna happen.
Something crazy is definitely gonna happen. I think that's a fact.
Well, yeah, it definitely with all the elements that's coming into play, like the Gorosei and other things. Like, this is definitely something going to be different.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see that the thing that Emu used.
I thought it was that at first. Yeah,
because Oda likes to bring things that he's shown in the past, and then well, we'll see. I'm just saying,
we'll see. I just wonder
we don't know what's gonna happen.
I just wonder if they would use that shit in front of like hundreds of Marines.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be very discreet because they wanted to get rid of Lucia Kingdom without probably any suspicion, and just basically because what the Gorosei say at the end, they was like, "What, Lucina? Oh, it never existed."
Oh, you thought okay? So you took it as them taking out Lucia at the time? I thought it was them taking out Sabo.
No, it was Lucia. They said like when they heard about Sabo being there, it's like, wow, that's unfortunate for him.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like, Lucia, it never existed, like that type thing. Like, what you say? That place? Like, I don't know, like that never existed. Like, basically, we erased it from the history books when. I don't think that's what this is, because O'Hara is still very much like recorded in history, or it's known that what happened with O'Hara and all that. They just framed it as all these guys were devils or whatever. I think it would be the same situation where it's like a false framing of Vegapunk here. Definitely. Yeah, okay. I just don't think it's like straight up erase history.
Unless Emu is just saying, he's making his move and just taking everyone out that he can.
I mean, the shots are here too. So if he snaps and does it, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
On another Gorosei member?
Nah.
You never know, bro.
You never know. To be honest, he said fuck down.
Seraphim, he just
everything else says fuck it, fuck the board, fuck the board. Take my bishop too.
Everyone can go if it means Luffy dies. I guess, right?
Yeah, because
very adamant on getting rid of that. Yeah, very adamant on erasing that fruit from history. So I guess. And there were Marines on the Lucia too, right? I'm pretty sure they were.
Probably were. Yeah.
They were because they showed the rat dude. Or no, that was another time.
No, that was Marco's Island. Yeah.
That was Marco's Island. Yeah. No, but I remember. I feel like I vaguely remember seeing Marines at some point during when they all saw the beam of light or whatever. I could be bugging.
Maybe I don't think if they did, it wasn't prominent. I don't know.
Yeah, but just a very important line to remember here, because it's not the first time that Cinemaro keeps saying something crazy is gonna happen here.
Yeah. He keeps bringing this up because Pacifista move out, and then on top of that, I still want to know what he meant from that other chapter. No matter what happens, I don't care what you do, make sure Vegapunk leaves the island. I wonder what would keep him there. Or anything like that, But,
we'll see.
Yeah.
It's true.
We shall see. Go ahead.
Also, Sentinel could see a little into the future, right? Because I'm pretty sure he saw a little bit of Lucy's attack, so he might have a little foresight.
I think it was Vision Hockey period, because I feel like we can't tell for sure if it's future sight, but he does.
Yeah. Yeah, he saw the attack coming.
Yeah, he did see the attack against Lucy.
He just wasn't. It just wasn't enough.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know.
Is that really future sight? I don't think I'd classify that.
I feel like we don't have enough to call that future.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough evidence to say it was for sure future sight, but it could have been some type of observation.
Because observation hockey looks like future sight. Period. It's you're literally seeing attacks before they hit you.
It's just that usually when you see the indication, they either say they're using future sight, or you see a tingling thing go off in their head, the outline of their head is like some type of signal or something like that. That's usually like what it's
Yeah. Like they close their eyes and like
Yeah.
it's like yeah. I know what you're saying.
Bro.
Yeah.
Word, okay.
Kantamaro was fodder anyway, so.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That's true.
Hey,
I was listening to us talk about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, this guy's fodder.
Wait, I was legitimately surprised when they showed the thing of him actually blocking Rob Lucci.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was.
I thought he got straight up blitz. Like, didn't even get a chance to defend himself, but he actually defended.
Yeah, actually did. Yeah, he tried.
Yeah.
That is.
Maybe he's mini fodder. Maybe he's not full fodder. I respect it.
Yeah, mini fodder. That's fair. That's fair.
He's a super grunt. All right.
It's definitely better than mini fodder.
So we go back to the I don't even know what the fuck this building is, but we're in it's the control. Okay, we're on the 4th floor of this building.
Yeah.
This is the control room where Luffy and them are at. We go back to the fight between Luffy, Zoro, Lucci, Kaku, and the 2 Seraphim. We see a little combo attack between Luffy and Lucci on the Kuma Seraphim. We also see another combo between Kaku and Zoro on the Mihawk Seraphim. Really cool panels, by the way. Action's really cool, yeah. Yeah, when you see this animated, it's probably be real dope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they eat it completely though, like literally no damage. Luffy's confused. Zoro's confused. They're trying to figure out what's going on.
Luffy's lying about like they think they're Kaido. That shit killed me.
Yeah, but if it wasn't for that line though, I feel like it wasn't for that line, Zoro would not have remembered.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh my goodness.
He definitely says, now that you mention it, they remind me of King, the guy Fort and Wano. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Damn,
That was literally the only reason that he made that connection in the first place. That's crazy.
Yep.
Luffy and Zoro are really Tweedledee and Tweedledoo, bro.
Oh, bro, for real, dude.
Used to.
Oh, shit.
So, Shaka hears about King, realizes that it's a Lunarian, and lets us know that is the test subject who long ago escaped Punk Hazard with Kaido. So I think we got a little bit of a flashback of this during Wano, during the Kaido Luffy fight. But
it was Zoro. Was it Kaido Luffy or Zoro?
Oh, was it after Zoro? Was it after Zoro beat King?
I think they both have flashbacks, but I wonder which.
I don't remember which one. I'm not.
Wait. What are we talking about here now?
When did they show King in Punk Hazard? When did they show Kaido breaking him out? Was it King versus Zoro or Kaido versus Luffy?
I think it was honestly. I think it was a mix of both.
Yeah. I was just about to say it was both.
No. Wait, there was one. No, but there was one fight where there was a specific panel with both of them like walking out of Punk Hazard, like with wreckage behind them type shit.
Well, it was most likely then Zoro versus.
Yeah, it was when Kaido said, "I'm the only one who can change."
Yeah. It was later because they kind of hot skipped that because I remembered because he was chained up, Kaido let him out, and he was like, "I'm the one who's basically going to change the world." They time skipped a little bit, and next thing you know, King is talking about like Joy Boy and stuff, and Kaido was like, yeah, you think I'm Joy Boy or whatever? And he's like, whether you are or not, I just know that you won't lose or whatever, so that's good enough for me or something like that. So something along those lines. Like,
I think the second part of what you mentioned is in the Luffy fight, or maybe at the very end.
At the end, when Kaido's like, when he was telling King, one day we'll see the guy who'll beat me will be Joy Boy or some shit like that.
Okay, yeah. So
the part where they show Punk Hazard is literally 10:35 Zoro versus King.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
So we've seen a few of these flashbacks already.
Right. So it was just confirmation of what we already knew.
And I think this is something interesting is that like it's only because of King's Lunarian blood that the Seraphim exist. But I'm thinking like, so does that that's kind of an interesting line because that kind of tells us that like, wow, so they really don't have any others in captivity who gave birth to King. You know what I mean? Like, where are his parents? They
said he's the last of his
he was the last one, right? The Lunarians.
So I'm wondering I'm just wondering, were his parents in captivity? Like what? Like basically like
he
how,
end up? Yeah.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
how,
like,
because
what
it seems
happened?
like they said it's from his blood, right? So I'm like, did they have this on other Lunarians? So I'm just
That would probably make
I
the
think-
most sense for them to
Yeah.
if they're gonna kill off, because I'm assuming that the government probably took out all the Lunarians.
definitely.
Right?
That sounds
So
about right.
It would make
Yeah.
sense for them to save one for reasons like this. You know what I mean? To
Well, like King,
to
the
utilize
reason
them.
why I ask is because King is young,
Yeah.
and that should happen a long time ago.
King
Yeah.
is young.
But
So, yeah, you know
This
what I mean?
put-
Like,
yeah, but this put things into some perspective. First of all, King is way stronger than
King is strong as fuck. Yeah.
King is way stronger than I realized, even after this chapter. Because if all it takes is just simply to have his blood, to have like Yonko
that's
Commander Tier 1 defense, like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
that race was crazy. Like, how did they get taken out? Like,
That's a
shit.
Listen, that's a great question.
Like that tier of defense, right? Like Luffy is Gear 4. This is post Kaido, and like Rob,
Rob's no
combination.
slouch. Yeah. He's no slouch.
Yeah, and like Zoro and them, and I'm just like, wow, they just wow.
Not a single scratch or
They
nothing,
eating
bro.
that shit.
Yeah, not
I
a
think
single
it's gonna be
scratch or
interesting.
nothing.
It's gonna be interesting when they start using the Advanced Conquerors hockey.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the thing to take him out, because when King fought Zoro, he wasn't defending his attacks after a while against Zoro until he put on Conqueror's Haki, and at one point Zoro charged at him after he has the Conqueror's Haki coating, and he was like, "Oh, why are you blocking? You must be blocking because you realize I could damage you." And King kept blocking ever since he turned on Conqueror's Haki. So that must mean that that's probably the key past the defense or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
Yep. I
So-
can see it. I can
But
definitely see
that
it.
also uses a lot of energy, so I feel like that's why they were using, like, Zoro's using a single sword attack, and they're using, not all their powerful moves are going to Gear 5 and shit like that. So
honestly, I'm surprised because like in Wano, they were just kind of especially
Especially Luffy
like,
and Kaido, yeah.
Luffy versus Kaido was like crazy. They kept using it all day, every day.
Yeah,
He had to
Luffy
use
got
it
back.
one
He was
time.
using it for like 30 chapters.
I mean, you don't use your prime ultimate weapon right off the gate. You know what I'm saying? Or your
You
strongest
spin, bro.
weapon off the gate.
well, I mean, but
you know
he
what I mean?
did he did once when he saw Lucy. He went. I was surprised when he went full Gear 5.
Yeah, but
I'm telling you,
but you know what too though, we got cut into that fight like towards the middle. We didn't see it escalate from when they saw each other to like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, like Luffy was already like goofing around and shit, right? He was already like fully transformed.
Yeah, you know?
I gave you the reason we saw that, bro. It was exposition, bro. So that Straw Hats could see Gear 5 and
Yeah, no,
Vegapunk coming up with-
Vegapunk,
I'm not even kidding. Like, I really think that's why it was, bro.
no, because that's definitely what
it's
kind
the
of
same
caused
thing. We're selling
the,
tickets.
Yeah, so, yeah.
definitely-
I was spitting about that too, but basically, yeah, like it's just like he wasn't he was even he's in Gear 5, he wasn't using Advanced Conqueror's Haki, and
No, you're right.
like yeah, exactly. It was literally just for exhibition's sake, for us to see it, for Straw to see it,
Yeah.
and for Vegapunk to give his little speech about Dover.
Yeah,
I also
that's it.
chalk it up to he just wanted to flex on Rob Lucci.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, fuck this.
He's
Yeah.
like, yo, this is for all the fights, bro. Yeah.
And then on top of that, like I said, he did like the thing that the when he brings out the Yonko tier strength, it's always going to resort back to like the Conqueror's Haki. I think Gear 5th without Conqueror's Haki, that's still not him going off. But
Okay.
yeah,
So yeah, these Seraphims are no joke, man.
Yeah,
And then-
huge. Like that's
and then-
low-key, like a really interesting showcase.
And then what made it even better was fucking Zoro admitting and realizing all this and not saying anything. That shit and all them fucking giving him shit for it was hilarious, dude.
Should have said it sooner, my nigga. Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, that's the next part when he finally tells them that because when he fought King, he realized that once the flames on their backs go out, that is the only time their attacks will be effective.
And then Lucci almost gives him an out. He's like, "Don't worry." He's like, it's all good.
No matter what,
That's
this
fine.
until we
Yeah,
can
like
finally
he
make
didn't
some
even have to
progress.
continue. Like he didn't even have to continue to elaborate on it. He should have kept his mouth shut.
He was definitely chilling, and then he went on to say there wasn't much. He only had a couple of unique features: white hair, brown skin, black
This
wings,
guy's
and the flames on his
Zora's
back.
actually stupid as fuck sometimes.
Bro, he is. Me head, dude.
Yeah.
You know you fucked up when Luffy is giving you shit. Like Luffy
Luffy's face is killing me in this film.
right, bro.
Luffy's face, like his eyes bulging, got so many shark teeth. Bro.
Luffy's like, nigga.
That was a dummy, yo.
That's exactly what Luffy is like, bro.
What are
And you know
doing?
what's crazy? I literally say this shit all the time, bro. Like, people that don't watch One Piece will see Zoro as this stoic, cool, second in command, awesome character. And he is that a lot of the time. But a lot of the time, he's that as just an idiot, bro. And
Yep.
it's hilarious.
Yep.
It is actually
Rayleigh
hilarious.
literally
Bro.
said in the time skip, he's like, one of your crewmates isn't so quick on the uptake, but everyone should get it. And he's like, the only person who's worried about is Zoro. It's a fucking idiot, bro.
Bro, dude, that's so funny. And then like we all know about him and his direction, right? Sense of direction.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's so confident about his shit, bro. He's just like, nah, you're lying. I know where I'm going.
If Zoro has one thing, it's definitely conviction. Like,
Bro.
'cause he will not second guess his actions that
Nah,
much.
100%.
Oh my goodness.
And here we see one of the stupidest decisions of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Shaka just going off by himself. Nice
Yeah,
job,
just
pal.
randomly, like they're in the middle of this big fight between
Yeah.
Yonkos and Seraphim, and bro just
Like,
"All right,
take
I'm
one of
outta
these
here."
niggas with you, bro. Whatever, man.
Alright.
He got almost coming to him.
Yeah, no, 100%. So he tries to walk off. Mihawk tries to stop him. Zoro gets in the way. Just spits off a cool one-liner, and we move on to the third floor of the same building, where we get an amazing view of Nami's new ability, of course. She pulls out Zeus against Jinbei.
I was like, Oda. Oda,
Yo,
oh my
he's in his
goodness.
bag. He's in his bag.
Hey, you should have knew what time it was the second they got their new outfits. You should have knew what time it was. You should have knew what time
No,
it was.
you're right.
You should have knew what time it was the second Bonnie came out of the sea with Jinbei and Luffy in them and immediately took her clothes off, bro. You should have knew what time it was, bro.
Yeah,
Frame
no,
one.
you're right. You're right.
Oda
You're
has
right.
been
You're
in
right.
his bag since this arc began, bro. He
Right.
knew what time it was,
Yeah,
bro.
God, it's,
Right.
You're not lying.
Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it.
I fucking knew, bro. Oh, bro.
These
These niggas got folded.
Yeah, so I when I first read this, I couldn't really tell, and then I saw he was next to a downed Edison, so I'm assuming Brook got smoked as well.
Yeah.
Jinbei.
That's a look. I think he probably just got like his head knocked off. I mean, that's pretty easy with
because
Brook.
he got up right after. I mean, this guy,
Yeah.
I've never seen this guy smoked. Like,
Right.
and then Edison got fucked up though. That's
Yeah,
he actually
Edison got
fucked.
actually cooked. Yeah.
And I was actually thinking about it when I saw Edison getting cooked like that. That like, oh damn! So we already eliminated Edison. I think at one point.
That's exactly what that was.
Yeah. Now this confirms it. Like this just straight up confirms it.
No, 100%.
So now I'm wondering who's left.
Yeah. We definitely still gotta figure that out. We go through. Yeah, so we're back at the Nami fight. Okay, yeah. Nami lets Zeus let out a thunderbolt, go straight through Jinbei. We get to see Nami utilize Zeus for the first time since Wano, outside of Wano, right?
Yeah.
A new ability. It does a lot. It looks like it does a lot of damage too.
It does.
He definitely looks.
Oh yeah.
This definitely looks a lot more than a regular, her regular old thunderbolts from her weather eggs or whatever.
Yeah, because what she did to the Seraphim, like and that's defense up. Now it didn't it wasn't like ultra effective, but it was like the visual image.
No, yeah, we got to think too. Like Luffy and Zoro and them also let out unleashed attacks on the Seraphim, and they didn't show any sign of.
That's true. You right.
You know what
right.
I mean? Like, we got the white eyes. We got smoke coming out their mouth. Like,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure like it's a little immobilization here too, because he fell. He used his fruit and then started swimming. But I definitely think he was toppled over at the very least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nami's AP has skyrocketed since Wano. The 300 million bounty is definitely accurate. if nothing else got greater, no speed or defense or nothing, her AP is off the charts.
Just think about it. Now she could go. She could just like she doesn't have to control shit, right? She could just go full
Right,
max.
she don't even
Zeus,
have to set up.
Zeus is the
Like,
controller now. Like he just
Like, and even though her setup game has gotten like way faster over time and stuff like that for a large area of effect plus AP, the fact is like now she don't have to set up, so less time, and her AP increased because now she got Zeus. Like it's crazy.
He definitely got one of the best upgrades out of Wano in my
Definitely.
Yeah, 100%. She definitely shot up the
Definitely.
So the Jinbei Seraphim gets knocked to the ground, but he splashes into the water or into the ground with his splash or swim fruit.
What a combo, bro! I still can't get over it. That combination is sick.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, no, 100%. They knew what they were doing making that Seraphim. Brook wakes up, realizes that Jinbei is coming from below using his swim fruit. Zeus is shocked that his attack didn't work, and Jinbei comes with a sneak attack. I can't tell if he hits Nami here or not, or he's about to. I guess
he's about to grab her.
He's about to. Right?
You can see Sanji coming.
Yeah. Okay. And then we get which one is this again? Is this who?
That's Brook. This
is Brook. Okay, and then this is Sanji talking.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this confused me a little bit on first read.
What's it called? Brook was about to attack, right? And then that's when he notices Sanji just flying in, fucking talking nonsense.
Yeah, just being psycho, really.
Bro, being a weirdo, bro. Like, I'm sorry, dude.
He's definitely being number one simp.
Yeah.
But he does hit Jinbei with a double kick, drop kick, almost looks like actually.
Now someone pointed out that Sanji. So
it's in the next panel. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
The next time they show his face.
Yeah. So that's what. So you know what I was going to talk about. Yeah.
He looks different.
His eyebrow switched.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I was going to say. Like his eyebrows switched, right? And so before, right after Wano, I just thought it was just a forever state power up that he got with the exoskeleton.
Yeah, but it's
back. I just thought that was just going to be his new base form. Like that's his new base level power. But here it's based off of this panel. I think it's safe to say that he could just switch.
It's him turning up, basically.
Bro, it's kind of like he's going Super Saiyan. Like if you look at when he hits Jinbei, his hair's curled upwards, right? So because I know they showed it in against Queen, his hair started naturally just curling up when he was in that form. And then it actually made me think: do you think Judge messed with Lunarian DNA? Because of think about Sanji's moveset with Lunarian shit that we know already. Aside from the white hair and the darker skin, but the vulnerability, the defense, the fire, So
his defense isn't because he has a naturally stronger body. He's literally metal.
Who?
Sanji's not metal.
Sanji, he's not. No, he's not literally metal, but his body, when I
guess we can't even necessarily say he's not metal. We don't know what's happening.
But my point is that
body,
is that he's not the same kind of durability. When Queen constricted him, his body just flipped back into proportion. And also, there's a page in 1074 or 1075 when everyone goes on their own ways. Stussy is knocking on Sanji's she's tapping his face and it's making a metal sound.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's metal noises and stuff. They're even doing that in the anime. It's metal noises or whatever. But I
don't think we can say that it's because of Lunarian DNA.
Okay,
plus, I was just also going to comment on that. So that was also a gag. Well, not a gag, but it was brought up before by Queen, because Queen was like, "How are you setting your body on fire? What do you think you are? You're Lunarian or something?" Sure. And then King looked at him. And Sanji gave the BS explanation. I always call that explanation BS because it's just
I like it though.
Oda clearly, because it would be one thing if it was a one-off thing, and he never but he keeps bringing it up, so I'm just thinking that that's BS that Sanji don't even fully know, and we the audience don't know, but there's something there that like
no, wait, all right, I'll take it.
He's clearly lying, but yeah.
All right.
It could be Lunarian though. It could be. I just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we never know what Judge was doing. He, you know,
Where?
but all them scientists, mad scientists, like
Piece of shit for real.
On the third floor of the building, we go into another amazing shot by Oda of the bubble gun, of course.
Bubble gun, yeah.
Right? We see the bubble hit Jesus Christ. What's the Seraphim, shorty?
A snake?
Boa?
Boa, yes, the Boa Seraphim.
Oh wow, you're looking for the name? That's kind
Yeah,
of
no,
crazy.
I'm smacked. I'm sorry. She hits the Seraphim with the bubble, and Usopp exclaims that she thought it was just brushed off like it was nothing, but then the Seraphim falls to the floor. We find out that because the green blood gives them the devil fruit abilities, the bubbles are designed to harness the ocean's energy, which basically means that they are the same as sea stone, and once they touch devil fruit users, they become immobilized. So
I thought that was like a
love that
pretty
shit.
cool point, actually, to like confirm that they don't just get they also get the sea
The drawbacks.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good.
And
It's good to know.
And then it also like because remember how they showed the bubble like the ultimate defense for that Vegapunk made.
yeah,
Yes.
So it goes to show that like I was like, all right, the bubble cool, but like what does that really do against devil fruit users? Now it makes sense. It has fucking sea energy in it or whatever, and it could fuck up anyone. And to me, this also just means that we're going to get because who's here? Usopp and Frankie, two guys that are gonna use this technology to upgrade their fucking arsenals going forward.
Facts.
So
That'd be pretty cool.
yeah, I could definitely see it happening. I mean, Usopp every arc has always incorporated a little bit of something from every into his kids. Same thing with with Frankie, and they definitely after Wano they didn't really get much upgrades. So I think this would definitely be it.
I agree, bro.
100%. So we find out that the bubbles are the Seraphim's weakness. Frankie says that she'll catch her while she's down, but she gets back up with a ferocious kick. And we find out that it's only if it only grazes them, then they're only immobilized for a moment. There we go. So the Seraphim gets upset, starts shooting lasers off at everybody, but Frankie gets a huge bubble and hits the Seraphim with a sneak attack. Puts the bubble on top of the Seraphim, and the Seraphim is now completely immobilized, stuck.
Should have been GG right here.
It absolutely should have been GG right here, but we get one of the worst plays from a Straw Hat in recent memory.
Yep. And like two.
Yeah, this is probably the worst group of them all, actually. But so Frankie has her pinned down. But then the Boa Seraphim puts on the puppy dog eyes, cries, and says, "This is agonizing." Frankie apologizes, lifts the bubble off, and then immediately gets turned to stone.
Yep.
Like a fool.
What a sellout.
Like an absolute fool. So the Vegapunk, Lilith, right?
Yeah.
Lilith keeps trying to shoot the Seraphim with. I got it right. You see, you
did. You got it. Let's go.
Lilith is shooting bubbles at the Seraphim, trying to hit her, but the Seraphim weaves past all of them, hits them both with a cute wink, and just like that, Lilith and Usopp are both frozen as well.
GG.
I don't know if it was just me, but I got very upset at Usopp getting frozen. Because like, why the fuck are you getting frozen, bro? For what?
Yep.
Well, you literally didn't do anything, and then you get winked at, and now you're petrified. Like,
yep.
I mean, I think
all did.
I think this is Oda's way of quote unquote killing off characters without actually killing off characters, because this is supposed to be like a big mystery, thing. And some characters, theoretically, in every mystery who did it type shows, murders, whatever, movies, usually some characters gotta go, but obviously Oda ain't going to kill off characters, so this would be like the next best thing because now they're out.
And also, yeah, exactly like you said. And then this calls into question Lilith out, definitely out, right? Not a traitor, so
yeah. So with that being said, I honestly think this is a good course of action for the story. But Usopp definitely fumbled, and Frankie
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Usopp didn't even do that. Like that back compared to Frankie. I'm so like Frankie. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Bro.
Yeah, nah, Frankie's super fumbled. I can't lie, because he actually had her and lost her. That was definitely stupid.
Yeah, I laughed also. It was worth it.
I actually do like that train of thinking though, Mod, because I think I don't remember if I brought it up, but somebody brought it up a while ago that that was the theme of this arc was who done it, murder mystery type of thing.
Yep.
So looking at it like that, I could definitely see eliminating choices to try and figure out who actually did it.
Yeah.
And we get another elimination in a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
The biggest one of all.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So we go to the basement, underground, old Devil Fruit Research Lab, where Shaka finds all of the CP0 agents that have been captured over the past however time period. He sees them, he's confused on why they're there, and then he finds the Stella unit, the OG Vegapunk. Says, who could have done this? I'm so glad you're okay, let me help. And then Stella says, say Shaka, who's that you brought with you? And before Shaka can turn around, he takes a glick straight to the face.
Ooh.
This is probably one of the most brutal panels I have ever seen in One Piece.
I know.
I agree, 100%.
I don't think I've ever this might even be I don't think I've seen a more brutal panel. Like, this is actually crazy. And I'm assuming that he's more robotic than human, right? So like I'm sure it's just gonna be like blood, like oil, yeah, and shit. You know what I mean?
But if it's not, if this guy's more human, that'd be crazy.
That would be absolutely fucking crazy. I can't lie. I don't think I've ever even shown anyone get shot like this.
Yeah, I feel like when people get shot, it's like they don't see the moment.
They don't show the body while they're getting shot. They'll show like the after, like them falling back or whatever. But like
or like they literally will leave the scene. Like they'll just show like the sky or something.
Right.
Or like the shadow or some shit. Like I remember like Nami's mom or some shit like that.
Yeah, no, this is crazy. I'm interested to see how it looks.
Bro.
But yeah, Shaka gets smoked. We get final 4 panels. Confusion by the Stella Punk. P0 agents confused. Shaka on the floor. This panel I was not 100% sure on. I don't know if you guys.
So I think this dude is just chilling there.
The Katak though, right? That sounds like walking.
Wait.
Right?
Okay, there's actually too much confusing shit about the last 2 pages. So the room is dark, I assume, and I mean it doesn't even fucking look that dark. It just like okay. So when Vegapunk says Shaka, who is that you brought with you? Do you guys think he saw the person? Because in the very end, the second last panel of the stairs, it looks like the person's coming down the stairs and you already can't see them.
It looks like they're going down to Sissy, because to me, I interpret it as them going upstairs.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Listen, so you gotta go back to the when they first show you the basement research, right? Because they show you the stairs.
Oh, so you think he could have been on this top floor here? Because the shot does look like it's coming from an upward angle.
Yes.
Last 2. Okay, I see what you're saying, Mister.
So he probably, so Shaka came down. This dude was like probably watching him and came from behind them and just chilled.
Okay.
Just got a good, and he's a smart a sniper or a marksman because that's kind of far. I feel like, and it was pinpoint, headshot too.
I mean, we've seen niggas hit some crazy targets, so I'm not that surprised.
Fair.
But that's a fact. So that's a good point. So he's probably at the very top of the stairs.
Yeah. Okay,
and that's how Vegapunk saw him. Okay, now the last 2 panels make a lot more sense to me.
Right. So now, because you hear the Katak, it sounds like he's coming down the stairs, right? So that definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you see, like, even with the CP0 agents, they're looking up. It
He definitely got shot from
looking up.
above. Yeah, he definitely got shot from above. The angle of the bullet in the panel, and then like the gun is aiming down.
Yeah.
He definitely got shot from above.
Yeah.
That's what
Callie,
That makes
that's a great pickup that you say the kata, because if you look at the first scene with Shaka on the stairs, that's him going down the stairs and it says kata. I didn't realize that before. So this dude's still walking down the stairs. So I
Wait.
think we're definitely gonna get a
Wait,
reveal.
Wait, I'm confused.
Where's the
So-
first katana? Where's the first footstep?
See,
When Shaka's
if
downstairs.
you go by Shaka where he's on the stair, next to that kanji, at least where under the official, it says kata on it.
Oh, the official it says Katak where the kanji is.
So it's
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
but so it just represents footsteps though. Like that could be
Yeah,
that
yeah.
could be Shaka's footsteps.
Yeah, that's agreed. So then so I'm believing at the end here, it's showing that this guy is coming down the stairs, and I think we'll get the reveal.
He's definitely coming down the stairs. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll probably get the reveal
Because
next chapter.
because it's like he's walking towards them. Okay. I see. Okay, that clears up a lot. Okay.
Yeah,
Oof.
that definitely makes it. Yo, shout out Stars, man, because I was very confused reading this shit.
I was too, but honestly, because you brought it up, I was just like, that makes sense. This dude was just fucking behind him, just fucking chilling, and just waited till he got a good shot and just took care of it.
100%.
Okay,
So-
so I guess now we talk about who we think who
Oh.
the idea.
Bro,
What the
I
ideas
have
are.
no idea.
Yeah, I have
This
no-
is what I
you know-
am done.
Bro, my last guess before I got to the end of this chapter, my last guess was what we said last time, how we thought it was
Edison?
the AI. No, the AI,
Oh,
the
yeah.
punk hazard,
Yeah.
but it's a physical person. It has to
Okay,
be a physical
okay,
person
okay.
now. So like I'm out of guesses completely. I ain't gonna lie.
No, okay, me personally, Callie, everything that I've read and everything that I thought, I still think that's the most likely thing, and I just think that their Punk Records is working with some physical person.
Okay.
Or
It
they
could
made
be.
their own body. It's definitely possible.
I mean,
Um,
also, okay, what I will say is that some people, I'll just go over a few of them. Some people think that one of the possibilities that because I feel like all the satellites have kind of been cleared a little bit of these things, like these murders happening, because we know Pythagoras is with Lilith.
Yeah.
But then again, we didn't see him get turned to stone, did we?
So he might
No,
actually be the reason why they got out of it. Maybe.
Maybe
He's a little
but
ahead, he's a
there's
little
no
ahead.
way-
I mean,
there's
I
no way
was-
he could have cleared the distance between where they are and to here.
Facts. He's in
Yeah.
a different tower anyway. So
Yeah.
He's a little ahead, isn't he? Right? Like a
yeah,
little,
he's only the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and he also got jumped too. So
he did.
some people think that there's another satellite unit that's been discarded or something like that.
Like a beta, or
Like a beta or VEGAPUNK 00 or some shit that is.
Yeah, that's possible.
Because the Seraphim, because I think some people forget that the Seraphim still need to be ordered around.
Yeah.
So
Because
I think there has to be a VEGAPUNK element, which is why I still believe Punk Records, the AI.
that's why.
You know what?
Go ahead, Kelly.
You know what's stopping me from fully committing to that it's a new character? Because everything makes me feel like it's somebody unexpected, but you guys actually convinced me that it's probably somebody we've seen already, and that's only because of the title shit that we talked about earlier. I feel like that's definitely gonna be a play in who the reveal of who the person is. Because I wasn't thinking about that at first, but after the discussion we had at the beginning of the episode about the red herring and about how the title is trying to mislead us or make it seem like it's someone or another, it makes me feel like it's the answer's like right under our noses and we're about to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like a mystery needs that element. It can't be like some like
Some random new
Completely
player that
new,
just completely
yeah.
just ties everything up. Yeah.
because there's a lot of guesses, and like okay, because like I think people believe that the Blackbeard pirates, like maybe a few of them are here, like Shiryu and maybe Lafitte or Lafitte or whatever the guy's name is with the cane or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's impossible. Like they could be the accomplice working with Punk Records. But also at the same time, I also feel like the satellites are all kind of like cleared in my opinion. So
wait a minute. If we go through the satellites, Shaka, obviously.
He's done. He got shot in the face. He's
No,
done.
I'm saying like I'm gonna just say cleared.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say cleared.
Okay.
Lilith cleared.
Unless he has a double body, bro, and he's playing everyone.
Edison cleared. Pythagoras cleared. So
maybe not clear, but unlikely to be this person.
Which
Very
one?
unlikely.
Which one was
Okay, not
Pythagoras
clear.
again?
The big nigga who's now the small nigga.
He got blown up.
He got
And then we
blown
saw
up in
his
the
little
jump.
head.
Okay, yeah.
He was the first one out.
Yeah, so all that's left
Is
that- I mean,
Atlas.
yeah, and what is
Actually,
it?
Atlas is taken out
York,
first.
York has been stolen.
York is petrified. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, so
Atlas.
so who's that's left? That's what's her face?
Atlas.
Atlas is the one that got the fate that with the big face, right?
Yeah, the first one they ever met.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah. Do y'all think
And
it could be her?
she's with Chopper and Robin.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you
Oh.
know what? But you know what? There was a point in time where she was inactive because she was getting quote unquote fixed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when so when the
So
when
she
the-
doesn't
when
have a
the-
clear alibi, right?
Yeah.
When the control, she wasn't there. Yeah. And so so some people think the most popular guess right now is like one of the chat is bringing up is that the person that shot Shaka in this chapter is the Seraphim of Doflamingo.
I was about to say that.
Yeah,
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Seraphim
I know you guys-
of Doflamingo.
we brought it up last
Yeah,
chapter.
we were
We
talking
did
about
bring
it,
it up
so-
last week, or last episode. We definitely did bring it up. I remember that.
We did talk about it a little
Yeah.
bit. So the idea
And-
is that
We have seen Doflamingo use guns before.
yes,
So,
so the fact that he used guns has given a lot of people a
Yeah.
lot more credence on that theory.
And then the type of gun, the barrel, it
We'll do
looks
it back.
similar to the gun that he used in the past. So
It does. You know why I know that? Funnily enough, from playing Pirate Warriors 4. Doflamingo is actually one of Doflamingo's like normals, one of his combos, one of his like strings.
He just
Like,
pulls-
yeah.
Yeah, he literally just finishes. He pulls out a pistol. Like, yeah,
So-
it's definitely a possibility.
So I have a Doflamingo pin, right? And if you look, I'm trying to get a clear picture.
That green screen kind of makes it hard to see it.
Oh, let me see. I'll turn it off real quick. No effects. Okay. So the Doflamingo, he's holding a fucking gun, and the barrel looks exactly like the fucking barrel he's got in that panel. So
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's the same type of.
Yeah, and Dofi be
Yeah.
shooting niggas up. He shot Law, he shot
Yeah.
Corazon,
facts.
he shot his
he'll-
dad.
yeah, that's his MO.
I think
So
there's a lot of
like-
thematical like stuff that goes into that theory, like the fact that Vega as a, they said in the beginning of the whole arc, first thing Lilith said as a Vegapunk was, why can't we control the natural urges of beings, right?
Right.
And so that's a big part of the
Right,
theory. People
yes.
think he doesn't want to be controlled, and that also would explain why he's not like that. That's also would explain why the Seraphim are attacking CP0, because he also would hate the world government too.
yeah,
Yep.
And
Don't trust
another,
nobody.
I was in Morge's stream and some random commenter brought up the fucking craziest point would be that another sick parallel would be that Seraphim's attacking Vegapunk would be like Doflamingo killing his own father.
true.
That makes sense.
True.
And I'm gonna
makes
say all
sense.
that to say, I think that's a garbage theory. I don't think it's garbage per se. I
No, but it makes sense though.
I don't think it's garbage. I think it makes like thematical, like great. That's like some shit Oda would fucking do, and I would be like, it made a lot of sense. But I feel like as the answer to the mystery, that shit would be whack in my opinion. Because
Because it
like-
goes back to what we were saying before about how like if it's part of the murder mystery thing, if it's just some random new party, not as that. It would
no,
be
I
random.
actually think it wouldn't be new or random because like the Seraphim part of the arc, there's so much thematical reason for it, and like
Okay.
a Seraphim being on Egghead would be pretty logical.
Okay.
But there's actually some, in my opinion, there's some stuff that makes it illogical in the sense that if the Seraphim other than these four were on the island, why wouldn't Vegapunk mobilize them to help them escape?
True.
And also,
and you couldn't bring up the fact that maybe they were defective or something like that as an answer, because then Vegapunk or them would have thought about the fact that they were.
they wouldn't be surprised. Yeah,
And
Shaka said there's someone else on the island.
Right. We got something I gotta say. We gotta remember that, and we also gotta remember that when the Stella unit got captured and came down there, he didn't know what was happening underneath his island. So this party has probably been on this island for a minute undetected.
Facts.
And I think so. I also agree, and I think another thing to about theory that I think would be whack for the mystery aspect is that like, bro, the Seraphim themselves are, in my opinion, a tool, right? Like they're like being used as a tool by the mastermind who's ordering them.
Right.
So in my opinion, it would be extremely whack if the other like we're waiting this whole time. We're like, whoa, there's been someone like suspicious ever since the dome opened, right? That was like 10 chapters ago, almost probably like 7, right? And like now the answer is that it's another Seraphim. I believe, in my opinion, that's I think that's a whack
Wait,
answer.
YHuss. I got you. The Doflamingo Seraphim is the physical body that the AI is controlling.
Yes, it's the person. I can agree if they shot him, and even then, like.
Even then, that's still not it.
Because then it's a little bit more acceptable.
It's not just the Seraphim at that point, right? Because then it's the AI.
And it's still the mastermind or the AI or whatever. Yeah, I definitely. Okay, the thing is that to me, it's already a foregone conclusion that it's already some Vegapunk level entity controlling these people, or at least working with these people. Because the Sea Beasts were the ones that attacked CP5. Yeah, and the Sea Beasts were the ones that for 2 months were taking these niggas and bringing them to this place, right? So I think that they have to be on a Vegapunk level to control it. I feel like, and also, it could be the Seraphim that just shot Shaka for sure. It could be Doflamingo, but I still think the idea stands that like if the Seraphim were on the island, why wouldn't they mobilize them to help them escape? That to me that doesn't make sense though.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, I'm confused by what you mean by that. Why wouldn't Stella mobilize the Seraphim?
Yeah, why would they only they're trying to escape, everyone's trying to leave. Why would they just let Doflamingo chill on the island and not be like, yo, Dofi?
That's why I said that earlier, because if they don't know that he's there, how would he get mobilized? That's why I said that earlier.
How would they not know where he is?
How would they not know that?
He's like one of their most, like, they put so much money into them, right? Like he's like the big.
Well,
the Seraphim are their big investment, right?
Okay. It's weird because like we know that whatever entity has been on this island it's been going undetected for a minute. If it's a Seraphim, I could definitely see how it wouldn't make sense for the Vegapunks to not know that a Seraphim is on their island. I want to just like blame it on like the government or something. Maybe he's a plant, but I feel like that's reaching. I feel like that's reaching.
So wait, real quick. I'm just going off of what Callie's saying though. But if it's the AI, right? It stands to reason that he's a scientist. There's definitely multiple failures. And what if they saw that this Seraphim, this Doflamingo, is already rebelling at a young age, right? Yeah. And that they just like trashed it, like nope. And then what if the AI, like Callie's saying, took over the body? And then was like erased, like made sure that they don't know that it was there.
I ain't gonna lie, this is why I wanted to stop, because you want 4-piece right now, bro. I ain't that
I thought it made sense.
But you know what?
Oh, come on, Callie, I'm backing you up, and you have no faith in me. Come on, shit.
Like Callie,
it's probably like how AD feels right now. He's like, LeBron, you gotta have faith in me, bro. Damn, I'm cooking. No.
Callie, no.
So it definitely stands to reason that an AI would cover its tracks and be like, all right, that they don't make sure that they don't know that it's there, and it's just been fucking chilling there this whole time.
That's a great, I think that's a great point.
No, but you know what? I don't say that to say that wasn't a good point, because I feel like it definitely makes a lot of sense. I just feel like
if that explains it.
I feel like it's too specific, but.
Agreed.
But if it comes to this, you a fucking prophet at that point. You got it. Like,
it's going to, at this point, the answer has to be specific.
Real quick,
you're right.
Real quick, I don't think the title. I don't think it means that we've noticed who the culprit is. I think this is more Vegapunk saying, "I should have noticed this."
I agree.
That's a good way.
And with that interpretation, I can see like it being like the Doflamingo.
And that's why he's fucking shook at the last panel, bro.
All right, I'm sorry, mister. You cooking, man. You cooking. I'm sorry, bro. You cooking. Yes. You cooking. I'm here for it. Yeah. I respect it. Do
you guys think that would explain the shadow on the cameras?
It's possible. I mean, if he got the if he's like, if he's got the fruit, it's definitely, you know what I mean.
The only reason why I would say no is because I feel like because they were taking out like whoever that shadowy figure was took out that specific camera that Shaka was viewing, and then all the other cameras or whatever. I don't think they said the Seraphim were doing that. The Kuma and S-Hawk or whatever Seraphim were doing that.
You're right.
But if it has to be an individual, and I don't think any Seraphim has shown capable of doing something like that. So
okay,
I don't know.
I think an interesting thing to like kind of point out is that I think the broader idea of the Doflamingo Seraphim theory is that it's the one corrupting and controlling the Seraphim somehow, which I don't think any of us agree with.
I mean,
I don't think so,
if it
nah.
is, it would make sense though, like because they don't know who's operating them right now. Because it's obviously not the Gore site. The guy's not there yet,
He's not there.
and Stussy made it clear that a person of your level, like if once the order is made by a person of your level, you can't change it. Don't matter, like unless you're someone higher.
Yeah, and
So-
it wouldn't make sense for the Vegapunks for this to be Doflamingo because the Vegapunks have higher authority than anyone not within authority chip.
But what if, like, that's what I'm saying, the AI makes sense because the AI could definitely put a back door
That's what I'm
saying,
saying, bro.
shit, I'm not, I'm above all you motherfuckers. I'm the originator, like, and corrupted or some shit like that. There's definitely that's why I think there's credence to the fucking AI thing, like you guys were saying. And like, once you said it, I was just like, oh shit, iRobot, this is what it's turning into. Like we fucking like they're fucked, yo.
To me, I feel like the Punk Records AI theory is like one of the most valid because the satellites are all, in my opinion, clear, just because of the pure simple fact of the sync of the memories every day. Like,
Yeah.
because the other ones would know and see that y'all niggas was with CP5 today. What the
They all
fuck?
know
Like,
what they're doing. No.
Yeah.
You're right. They all.
so
and
the
they all
satellite
know
are
what they're
already to
doing.
me all, and the thing is, I really believe there has to be a Vegapunk level entity because I don't think the Seraphim can control the sea beast outside.
That's why a Vegapunk AI that's based off of Vegapunk's fucking natural self and whatever in his mind, mixed with the body of a Seraphim with Doflamingo's powers is.
Well, you can't have the string fruit because Dofi's still alive.
Well,
Oh,
we
no,
don't
wait, no,
really-
I'm
we
bugging,
don't
I'm
really
bugging.
know.
Oh, yeah, you're right. No, I'm mistaken. Green blood is not like actual devil fruit. I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm mistaken.
So-
I'm mistaken.
Also, on top of that, the punk records theory is still the most prominent, but the face of who's operating on behalf of Punk Records could be anyone. Like now I'm thinking that it's possible that another satellite unit could have been secretly created if Punk Records has
Definitely possible.
capable. If Punk, like how AI can like in Matrix or like some other shows or whatever, AI be making other AI or something like that.
Some
Like
fucking Agent Smith shit, bro.
yeah, exactly like that. Like it could be another a new satellite that they don't even know about that was created.
The only person that would know about it would be motherfucking the Stella unit, Old Man Vegapunk, and that's why like that last panel. There's a reason why they showed you, because they showed you two of his reactions, right when Shaka's dead, and then I feel like the next one is him realizing. he's
Yeah,
coming
a lot of
down.
people think that's what the end of the chapter is. Him like
So,
it's him like seeing the person.
Yeah,
realizing who it is, and then he's like, "Oh fuck, I should have."
Right.
What,
yeah, but if it's Punk Records, whoever's the face behind Punk Records, it don't matter, right? But yeah, so the Punk Records one is still the most prominent theory, and it's still the most likely one, especially with all the eliminations, because that's where this comes out of left field, and like it's no one that actually, wait, where's Stussy?
She was with Sanji, and now I guess like she was a Jinbei and Sanji, but now Sanji.
and Sanji
we don't know where
bounced.
she is with him.
Did we see? We saw her during that fight though at some point, right? Did we?
No, we haven't seen her.
No,
Since
she's
Sanji.
with Jinbei. Just like
Yeah,
we haven't seen. I'm pretty sure next chapter we're going to see that group, and then we're going to see Robin and Chopper's group.
Oh no, you're right because she wasn't with that. Okay, you're right. It wasn't one of the groups that we saw in this chapter. Okay.
Okay.
Once Sanji hears Nami or Rob, well, not Robin's not going to scream, but he's going to hear Nami scream. He's going to come running. Like that's his thing right now.
Oh man, but I feel like there's some things that are still so hard to answer. Like, I also think we're assuming. I also think the Punk Records AI thing. We're also assuming a lot.
Yeah, no, we are. I mean,
that the brain has the capacity to affect things on the island.
Someone said that they feel like in the chat said they might feel like it's York, or whatever.
He definitely realized he was wrong right after.
No, because we literally said that she was petrified when we were talking about it.
He said, "Never mind, I was wrong," and then
D3's back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, D3 mentioned he was going to be back.
Soon. 2 weeks.
Also, do y'all think that Shaka's dead here?
It's One
Oh,
Piece,
okay.
man.
So I know it's something there that that we were talking in our group chat, like that, like he's a backup somewhere or some shit like that. That he's still alive, like his conscience is still alive, which is definitely possible.
Look how
I mean-
little faith we have in Oda, man. This thing
No,
actually.
I mean, but if you think about the fact that we saw Atlas get smoked by Rob Lucci, like literally her face got destroyed, like.
That's different than getting shot through the head. I feel like.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm kind of hoping that he actually might just be.
Me
smoked.
too. Me too.
You know what I mean?
I don't have high faith.
You know
The
what I mean?
only
So-
the only reason why I'm questioning, like, if this was anyone else, yeah, I wouldn't, like, you know, there would be no doubt in my mind they're alive unless said otherwise. Like, that's my rule of thumb in One Piece. But the only reason why is because it was foreshadowed that Shaka was talking about that he was going to die, right, with Dragon.
You're right. That's true.
Yeah.
So does that make you believe it or not believe it?
It makes me believe it, because why would he have the conversation with Dragon if that wasn't, like, if they had no conversation and we just saw this, I wouldn't think he's alive.
Okay.
But because that Dragon conversation has me, like, second guessing this.
He did say he feared he'd be dying soon.
I gotta see the narrative box and then I'll believe it. I actually have zero faith. It's kind of crazy.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
I mean, that's fair. Oda's track record is,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's
It's
terrible. His fault.
terrible.
Yeah, but
He's got a few
you know,
notes recently.
And even those ones felt like,
Who's
whoa.
the last
like,
nigga that died in One Piece,
for
bro?
sure, Doji
Izu?
and Izo.
Izu and
Oh, Izu and Ashura. No, you're right. No, you're
And even
right.
those ones were like, whoa, they actually died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
No,
right.
it's facts, it's facts.
You know what's? I'm pretty sure. I want to go back and look at that episode because I'm pretty sure. Like, even looking at their fucking pictures, we were questioning, are they really dead? Which is fucking crazy, bro. Like, that should not. That's not okay.
Yeah.
Still expecting Pedro to come back sometime. You know what I mean? And I know he never will.
I ain't
It's
gonna lie,
okay,
Pedro
you know?
comes back. I'm not watching One Piece no more, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
that
lie.
one would be disrespectful.
That's
That one would
actually
be simply
disrespectful,
Yeah. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, I guess that's it for the chapter, though, right? Anything else you guys wanted to touch on before we did?
Oh man, no, I think
I hate that I want to say no because, bro, I don't want to like let this mystery go, bro.
That's the thing. That's the thing about the mysteries, man. They're gonna keep you until the mystery is solved. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I do like the way that this arc has been going so far. I don't know how you guys been feeling about it.
No, I like it a
I've
lot
been
actually.
liking it. Yeah.
It's been different. It's been, you know, we've been on our toes with the surprise on who's there and then shit that's happening right now.
Yeah,
Like,
I also think that this is probably the most that has happened outside of the Straw Hats in an arc.
Easily.
Like, because we have so much other threads to follow outside of Egghead right now.
no,
On top
facts,
of the stuff that's
facts.
happening in Egghead, and on top of stuff that's happening in Egghead, it's definitely there's a lot going on right now. It's definitely, it makes it very exciting to watch. It's been a pretty entertaining week to week. You know what I mean?
It's super.
No,
super,
it
super.
has been, man. Because like you said, we have so many like big front. Like Egghead is the big thing that everyone that we know is gonna become a big incident that's gonna shape One Piece going forward. But like you said, we got Shanks, Elbath, and Kid, and then we also have Blackbeard and Law still. You know, like so many things are happening right now. This shit's kind of fire right now.
Yep.
I know.
Yep. Go peace.
I just hope this fucking mystery. I don't want it to be solved. I don't want it to be given to me, but I hate not knowing.
He's salty, bro. Look, oh man, I can't wait. Yeah, I'm glad that there's no break this week. So
No break
So,
this
man,
week, so we'll be back next
This
week.
would be a
with new
vile one to be a break on. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
That would
hoping
be
I'm
tough.
hoping we find out who. I'm hoping we're gonna find out who. So like,
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see. Yeah, I guess that's about it for the episode though.
you sure?
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Big shout outs to everybody in Twitch chat today that hung out with us, talked to us, and
Thank
chopped
you,
it up
thank you,
with us.
thank
We
you.
That
appreciate
was
you
fun,
guys.
I'm not gonna lie.
You guys holding us down today. Make sure you guys follow our Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube, follow our TikTok, all at Strawhat Sitdown. You feel me? All for that, all that one word. We'll be back next week. No break, so we'll be back next week with another chapter. Well, I guess that's it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll be back next week with a new one. But until then, take it easy, be safe, be healthy. We appreciate you guys, and we will see y'all when we see y'all. Take it easy, chat.
Peace,
Yeah,
peace.
happy birthday, Pa.
Right,
Peace.
peace.